Hi everyone, welcome to JUENFO Kitchen where we just enjoy food. So let's enjoy some chicken fried rice. I have 4 small skinless boneless chicken thighs that I've already washed and cut into strips. And this is the size that I've cut them to. So I'm using dark meat, but if you prefer chicken breast, you can use that instead. So now I'm going to season my chicken, and everything that I'm using to season the chicken you can find in the recipe that will be in the description box below. I'm going to add a little bit of extra dark soy sauce for color and a little bit of my green seasoning as well. If you're interested in the green seasoning video, I'll link it for you above as well as in the description box below. I'm going to allow the chicken to marinate while I work on the rest of my ingredients. Okay, so ideally you want to use rice that you have cooked the day before to make fried rice, because you have had it in the fridge, so it's a little bit drier. I'm going to be cooking some fresh rice here, and I'll show you what to do after in order to get the same result. This here is 1 cup of basmati rice, but whatever rice you have on hand should do. So I'm going to steam this up, and I'm going to be adding some flavor to it as well. So in goes some of my green seasoning, a half a tablespoon of unsalted butter, and just a tiny pinch of salt. I'm trying to use as minimal salt as possible because soy sauce has a lot of sodium, and I personally try to control my sodium intake as best as I can. So the rice is finished cooking, and what we're gonna do now is to just spread this out in this baking dish here. So as it cools, it will dry out, and you'll get a similar result to what you would get if you had made it the day before. And you can leave this in your fridge if you want it to cool a lot faster. So after about 20 minutes, our rice has cooled, and as you can see, it has dried out, and it's perfect for making fried rice. So I've pretty much laid out the rest of ingredients here. Fried rice comes together very quickly, so we need to have our ingredients prepped and ready to go. I have some chopped onions and garlic, some scallions, also known as green onions, which I'll be adding in last, some frozen mixed vegetables, and my eggs. These eggs are pretty small, so I'm using 2. So what I've found is that in order to make your fried rice very flavorful without using too many high sodium sauces is to season as you go. So we have seasoned our chicken, we have seasoned our rice, and we're definitely going to season our eggs as well. And feel free to use whatever seasonings you like. I'm just gonna use a pinch of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and of course green seasoning. I'm using a non-stick skillet. It's best to use a wok if you have one. And to my skillet, I'm going to add about a tablespoon or 2 of extra virgin olive oil. Of course, any oil you have on hand will do. I will say if you're using a wok, you may want to use an oil that has a higher smoke point, because the wok can get extremely hot. I'm going to add a teaspoon of sesame oil as well. And this gives a bit of smoky flavor. Now that this oil is hot, my chicken goes in. And guys, if you have leftover chicken, you can use that as well. 99% of the time when I make fried rice, I use leftover chicken. For the sake of the tutorial, I'm making the chicken from scratch for persons who might not have leftover chicken available on hand. So I've allowed the chicken to cook on high heat for about 2 minutes, and now I'm going to add my onion and garlic. And you want to keep stirring because you don't want your ingredients to burn. And you cook for about a minute until they have softened up a bit. So still on high heat, I'm going to add my frozen mixed veg. And stir fry for a minute as well. So now I'm going to sweep everything to the side. And then add in my eggs. And just give these a light scramble. And then add my rice. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of my extra dark soy sauce. And I like to use extra dark soy sauce because that way you can use less and it gives that sort of dark color that you want to see in your fried rice. And in case you're wondering, this is the one I use, the Pearl Ridge brand. So I'm going to continue stirring for about another minute or two until all the rice grains have been coated. And my flame is still on high heat. And then lastly, I'm going to add my scallions. At this point, you want to taste and see if it needs anything else and adjust according to your taste. I'm going to finish off with a pinch more salt. And then turn my flame off. This chicken fried rice was so flavorful and came together so quickly and is very budget friendly. So I hope you get a chance to try the recipe. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think, or if you have any questions you can ask in the comments as well. Please like, share and subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, and let's get to our first 1,000 subscribers. Follow me on all my other socials which are also linked down below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, live life to the fullest and just enjoy food.